Today is September 11th, 2020. 19 years after the Islamic jihadi attacks on the United States. The United States leadership still doesn't understand Islam. And it's disgusting to me and to the team at Understanding the Threat that 19 years after 9/11, it's so easy to understand Islam, yet our leaders do not. So in today's article, we raise the question, why should our leaders remember 9/11 when the very people that advise them, Islamic advisors, the very organizations they work with, like the Islamic Society of North America, Council on American Islamic Relations, the U.S. Council of Muslim Organizations, the Diyanet Center of America, and many, many others are hostile Muslim Brotherhood jihadi organizations who seek to destroy America. Because I think that by doing this, our leaders dishonor the memory of the 9/11 dead and the men and women who fought and died in the wars after 9/11. Have you asked yourself, how is it possible that our leaders have an understanding of Islam that is exactly opposite of what 10-year-old Muslim children are taught about Islam in U.S. Islamic schools? Because what they're taught is that, quote, Islam is not a religion, but a complete way of life, end quote. That Muslims who die in jihad automatically go to paradise. The duty of Muslim citizens is to be loyal to the Islamic State. So, 19 years after 9/11, our leaders have demonstrated they're incompetent, they're unprofessional, and they're dangerously ignorant about Islam, the very doctrine that drives every jihadi that has taken action in furtherance of their doctrine, Sharia. What are our police chiefs doing? Our pastors? Our leaders at the local and state boards of education? What are our leaders of the chambers of commerce doing? Our mayors, our governors, our attorney generals, our congressmen, our senators? What are they doing? For the most part, they're not only not doing anything about the very network that supports and nurtures these jihadis and all of the jihadi attacks since 9/11, they're actively supporting them. They're meeting with these people, these suit-wearing jihadis. They're advancing their cause, and it's sickening. It is also incredibly important to remember that all the violence we're seeing around the country today by the communists of Black Lives Matter and Antifa, that violence, that communist agitation is in furtherance of the cooperation between the communists and these jihadis, whose network has been left untouched since 9/11 and has grown exponentially. So no, I don't think our leaders should commemorate or remember 9/11 at all, because they don't rate it. They have no place in any remembrance service of 9/11, while on one hand they're doing that, and on the other hand, they're supporting and advancing the jihadi network in the United States. This 9/11, understanding the threat, we will remember 9/11. We will pray for the war dead and those killed on 9/11 and their families. We will remember, and we will continue doing what we're doing that nobody else is doing. We're leading. We have a victory strategy. We're empowering citizens to identify and dismantle jihadi networks at the local level. How to go after these enemies of liberty and enemies of the United States. We are taking the fight to the enemy and putting freedom on the offensive where it belongs. Join us.